All right, Camilla. So you earned another week. You just had another moment with your team. Just talk about just staying alive still and just being still playing tennis.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, going to Middlebury, they're the third ranked team in the country, so kind of a lot of, we're the underdogs going into that situation, so I think it's a great opportunity every day just to get another day with the team, to be able to practice and just have fun. So we're really happy that we're moving to California. Yeah.
So yeah, you were in the moment for the team. You were the one who actually was able to clinch it. Just kind of like briefly describe, that moment of winning and then realizing that you've earned another week for your team.
Yeah, I mean, everyone on the team did their job. We've got doubles was really good, and Ava did her job. Spice Sahana Madala, she did her job as well. I think when I was about to win, I think Sahana Sanji was also about to win, but I couldn't actually see what was going on the court. So, everyone was just supporting me. We had teammates on both courts, just screaming their hearts out, and I feel like in that moment I wasn't really thinking so much about moving on to the next week, but the mentality was really just get the job done, one at a time. And once I won and I hadn't heard that they won, I think it was just pure joy. I watched the video back and we were kind of just all screaming our heads off, so it was a lot of fun for sure.
Awesome. And then you were kind of talking about that joy and your teammates supporting each other. It wasn't an easy weekend. You kind of touched on it as well. You were the underdogs. Just talk about that teammate support throughout the weekend to come out on top after being the underdog all week.
Yeah, it's just comes back to our team self-belief. Season has been up and down. We've had a lot of injuries. We've had some tough losses, really tight losses, but I think we kind of knew we had some really good weeks of practice coming up, some good wins, and I think we knew that we could get it done. And even going into the weekend, it was we're going to make it to the last day of the regionals and we're going to get this job done. I think day of, we really just hyped ourselves up. We had a good breakfast. We, kept that positive team talk going, and I think that goes a long way, just being good friends with everyone on the team and kind of just creating that environment throughout the whole season and knowing that we've already been through the challenges and that we can be the grittier team and just pull out that win. And I think we did it pretty convincingly, which is, I think, a testament to kind of our ability. So, yeah.
Awesome. And then going forward, job doesn't get easier now. You're still going to be the underdogs.
Yeah.
Is that mentality got to kind of stay the same to kind of keep pushing forward here?
Yeah, I mean, I think being, I think the lowest ranked team heading into the Elite Eight, the mentality stays the same. Next week is going to be a tough match, but we know we can get it done. We saw a lot of these teams already at ITA indoors, and I think we saw that we are just on that level and we've only gotten better. So I'm definitely really happy with how the team's going, and I think, yeah, you can hear them in the back right now. But just the support will be, I think, incredible. I know a lot of parents are going out, and I think just our overall team spirit is so strong that I know we can get the job done, but the mentality stays the same, just one match at a time, 1 point at a time, and I think we could go really far.
Thank you, Camilla. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Sahana, so you guys have earned another week. Just, talk about that feeling of being able to clinch that big game, especially in doubles. It was a huge win.
Yeah.
In that moment to get momentum going forward. Just talk about, earning another week with your teammates.
For sure. For doubles, on Sunday against Middlebury, I think we all just played together, and I think it was beautiful to see everyone wanted it so badly, and me and Sydney were kind of during doubles calming each other down, telling each other we got this 1 point at a time, and it did get pretty tight. I think it was 5-5 at some point, so just calming each other down and kind of playing for each other at that point.
So let's go back one more match before that against Babson. You have a great one. Really start to get some momentum again.
Yeah.
Just kind of talk about what's your mentality right now and how you're so hot.
Yeah, I think just taking it one match at a time, it's kind of easy in a sense to do what we do, because our team is so close and it's easy to play for each other. It makes practice so much easier, matches so much easier, just playing for each other, practicing for each other. So on Saturday against Babson, I think that was what was driving me. I was I knew I had to win that match, so I was playing for my teammates and just trying to get it done.
Awesome. And then going forward, it doesn't get easier. You're still the underdogs.
Yeah.
How important is that teammate mentality going to be going forward?
Yeah, I think the win against Middlebury definitely built some confidence for us, and I think we have to use that going forward. I think looking at it less like an underdog and knowing that we can play to that caliber and knowing we can beat teams like Middlebury, I think just super excited to be able to get the opportunity to play and go to Claremont. But yeah, just really excited.
Gotcha. And then maybe not a really tennis-related question, maybe a little bit off the court
Yes.
question. You know, what are you looking forward to? You got a whole nother week with your teammates.
Yes.
You're going to California.
Yes.
You know, just describe like another week with your teammates off the court.
Honestly, just so excited to travel with them. They're the best group of women I've ever met. So it's gonna be so fun. Really excited. Definitely gonna try some new restaurants, new boba places is our thing. So yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
good luck.
Thank
Enjoy
you so
those
much.
moments
Yes.
and good luck.
Thank you so much.
All right, Ava. Well, congratulations on the weekend. You know, just talk about the weekend and how you were able to pull through with some big wins over Babson and Middlebury.
So I was very excited to play, of course, but I was really nervous before, but I just told myself, like, worrying about, like, everything and, like, the overall outcome isn't going to help the team, but, like, if I focus on myself and, like, 1 point at a time, like, that would help. So, like, when I was on the court, I was told, like, I was very, like, stoic, but that's just because I was, like, focusing, like, 1 point at a time, not looking around, like, definitely supporting my teammates when needed, but, like, making sure I stayed focused on the task at hand. And then afterwards, like, when I won, of course, like, I was really happy, but then I would, like, immediately switch to, like, the cheering mode.
So
yeah.
And like, so you kind of touched on the cheering mode real quick there. You know, just talk about how your teammates support you guys. Obviously, all kind of love each other. You got to share another moment of gratitude, it looked like, over there as well.
Yeah.
Just kind of talk about how grateful you are to have another week with your team.
Oh, I mean, it's just wonderful. Like, we were definitely, like, the underdogs against Middlebury, but I'm just so proud of everyone for, like, fighting for every point, like, just watching it. It was so stressful, but also, like, really awesome. And, like, they were trying to, like, heckle me, like, on the court, but then my teammates, they came through, they were, like, screaming, cheering really loud, and then it helped me, like, block all, like, the other, like, unnecessary noise out. And very excited to play in California. Like, obviously it's so hard to, like, qualify for, like, Elite Eight, like, and we did it, like, together. So I'm just, like, really proud of everyone and, like, all their hard work.
Awesome. To kind of take that one step further, you know, you're still the underdog going forward. It's not going to get easier. It
Yeah.
only gets tougher. Just how important is that, you know, teammate chemistry going to be to, you know, maybe try to pull up a couple more upsets here?
I think it's definitely, it's extremely important because, like, our team, like, we all love each other so much, and, like, just, like, wanting it together, like, I feel like that's gonna help us take, like, a step further. And, like, our team culture has always been, like, one of our strengths, so, like, it's already a win, like, if we have, like, better energy than the other team. So,
And then I just asked this question to Sahana, but untennis related, off the court, you know, what are you looking forward to going to California? You have a whole week of traveling with your teammates, and obviously there's some extracurricular activities, you know. Just talk about the, you know, the off the court stuff that you'll be able to participate in now.
well, we're definitely gonna eat really good food. That's very exciting. And just, like, overall, like, team bonding, just hanging out, doing whatever, like, enjoying the sun, enjoying the nice weather, and just, like, being able to bond, not just, like, on the court, but off the court. Like, it's very exciting for us. Yeah.
Well, good luck, Ava.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
your time with us.
All right, thank you so much.
Of course.